beast, beast, they be calling me a beast, beast, leaving bodies in the street. I'ma say my piece, you don't want it with the beast. What you saying, what you saying, what you saying? I'm a beast, beast, they be calling me a beast, beast, leaving bodies on the street. I'ma say my piece, you don't want it with the beast. What you saying, what you saying, what you saying? I'm a beast, beast, they be calling me a beast, beast, leaving bodies on the street. I'ma say my piece, you don't want it with the beast. What you saying, what you saying, what you saying? I'm a beast. They be calling me a beast, calling me the chief, calling for the names of the deceased. Watch them call their men to battle as they roll up their sleeves. And they end their lives so easy like control or delete. I'm no monster of the week, you can't beat me. All I have is villages destroyed up on my CV. I be going primal on these bitches like it's BC. I'm a different breed now, I'm a different species. I'm a different kind of animal, I'm irrational, I'm revolting. All collateral, spit inflammable like a Volpix. International, they fanatical about this old king. Read the manuals to sit down and do what you're told, bitch. Big body kaiju, they can't do what I do. Screaming at the night like they be bad at writing haikus. Look at what this 9 do, beat you, bombs and in blast like I'm Ryu. Fuck it, I just bite you, limb for limb, I rip through skin like acid. Twisted grin, I'm big as shit, Jurassic. Finish him, the image is so graphic. Roldo, how they know this fox is fantastic. Massive, how I use my instrument so native. Rabid, trapped inside a body full of hatred. Savage, scared to fight, they lock me up in cages. Demon fox energy, they know they can't contain it. The greatest, look at my figures, no stick around. Leave them driven out, trucker just bigger, come bring me down. When they spit for clout, they up on Twitter like Mickey Mouse. Leave them in the ground, ninjas be overrated like in and out. And now that they be blinded, they in a crisis. I waste no gas like I'm a hybrid, they simple-minded. The way I rearrange the climate, I spit in seismic. A Boruto was never canon, so I never died, bitch. I'm shifting just like it's tectonic. They talking shit but don't bet on it. Pray to your kin and your dead prophets. Put the paper in my past like a red comic. Cause tsunamis, they all hate me at the Met office. They all want my power but afraid of what they'll get from it. You were never backing me, so why you trying to flex off it? I may be a monster but at least the shit I said's honest. Beast, they be calling me a beast, beast, leaving bodies in the street. I'ma say my piece, you don't want it with the beast. What you saying, what you saying, what you saying? I'm a beast, beast, they be calling me a beast, beast, leaving bodies on the street. I'ma say my piece, you don't want it with the beast. What you saying, what you saying, what you saying? I'm a beast, beast, they be calling me a beast, beast, leaving bodies on the street. I'ma say my piece, you don't want it with the beast. What you saying, what you saying, what you saying? I'm a beast.
In a world where I find comfort, am I lost or am I right where I need to be? It's a place where I found purpose. No one knows what's at the surface. I will carry myself to light. See, in every moment I'm tested, I'm showing that I can make it on my own just fine. But be rest assured that if your world is falling, that I will be the first to step in line. Turn my back on you, even if this world consumes what is left of me. I will conquer the threats that face you, even if this world consumes what is left of me.
Take away all this world around us, every scar that fades with your touch. I'm where I'm meant to be. Finally, I see it so clear, and I'd like to live my life here at your side, no matter what comes next. If you go, I'll follow, fighting for tomorrow, but promise me you won't go on your own. 'Cause now and forever we'll chase it together. No, I don't wanna face this world alone. Every moment I'm tested, I'm showing that I can make it on my own just fine. But be rest assured that
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Killer Snow, and today, you guessed it, we're going right back into that Hellscape stage to continue building it up. Because we've got until Sunday night to get something nice and convincing. So, with that said, let's live screen. And actually, let me pop off screen. I really don't like eating on camera. Certain things I'm alright with, but most things I'm not usually okay with eating on camera, so I try and avoid it. Alright, we're here. Why do I have my stylus in my hand? By the way, happy 420, everyone. I hope everyone's having a marvelous day. I hope that those that do participate in any 420 related events do so responsibly and don't go out and do anything stupid. Yeah, alright. Oh, that's looking bright blown out. That means we've got display settings to alter here. Yeah, the HDR is on. Click that, have some freakouts happen, and hey, look at that, we're good. Sorry about that. Nope. Don't need to worry about that yet. Yes. Yes. Cancel. Oh. Ho ho ho. I almost did something dumb. You wanna mess with us? Unbelievable. Goku, reaching heights unachievable. I am stepping up, yeah. I couldn't get enough, yeah. Say I'm a grind, I'm tough, yeah. I almost saved over all my other drawings from class today. That would have been bad. We're not making any changes to the landscape. Good. And alright. So, contrary to popular belief, the Rock of Greed is not a rock, despite what that looks like right now. I am going to be dropping some more stuff here before we get into some blueprinting, just so that way I get a general shape going. So we're going to drop a box right around here. Also, I'm going to switch to the multi-stream chat. What the fuck am I doing? To defeat them all. You wanna mess with us? Unbelievable. Goku, reaching heights unachievable. I am stepping up, yeah. I couldn't get enough, yeah. Say I'm a grind, I'm tough, yeah. Feeling super. I'm about to make this rough, yeah. Leave them in their own blood. So we're going to take that cube. We're going to expand it a bit here. We're not putting a texture on it right now because I don't want this thing to be the same color as the rest of the tower, because it's not going to be made of the same crap the tower's made out of, obviously. Unless the tower's made of flesh, but that's a different game for a different time. So we're going to expand this a little bit this way. We're going to move it again. And I'm going to expand that neck, I hope. Up a bit. Out a bit. that, drop it. And now we can take care of things like that. Yeah, we're good with that. Outer radius. I think that could be good. They know. They know. Okay. We're going to drop this down a little bit. I don't need the entire sphere to be seen for this. This is just to kind of get that shape to read a little bit. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Nope. That messed up in two directions. And, hey, there we go. Now I can see. Okay, maybe the neck might be too much. Also, that's... the square's, like, not doing it for me. I didn't want to pop another cylinder, but it should be fine. Considering I'm not hollowing it out, it should be not as much extra geometry adding. Also, we can turn this into 5-sided? Yeah. I feel like that would still read right. Let's go ahead and expand this up. Switch up. We'll rotate it. Yeah. Okay. It's good. We'll slide it back a bit so that way it kind of matches there. There. Actually. Scoot that over a little bit. I don't need to be shy about the size of this thing because it's supposed to give off the feeling of holy shit, that's gargantuan. Got a real big head. Make Big Bird jealous. That's the point here. Make the Big Bird feel lesser. Okay. I think that's good for that. I might want to maybe not expand that much. Do that a bit. Down a bit. Up a bit. Damn. That's almost like perfect to the vert where I wanted it. It's in here, isn't it? Oh, it's so close. That's okay. Alright, so the stairs are there. That's fine. Now that I've assembled these together, I'm gonna wind up turning these three pieces into like their own static mesh. So that way I can have it like at a sideways angle looking here. I'll make an eye. I'll make a couple of eyes for this thing too. Because I need them to be discernible for my cutscene to have the feel that I want it to have, you know? You gotta test it out. Hang on. Let's take this and squash that down a little bit. Yeah, I had it too circular. I was realizing. I'm gonna need to reduce the size of the outer radius. Make it a little bit needle-like, unfortunately, but if we bring this up, I can also go in later with the brush edit mode and kind of make things, give them a cleaner, more welded look. Hey, Dusk Ashy Caster. Because of the name change, it's still gonna take me a bit. That's why I just stick with Dusk, but there is another Dusk that's just Dusk that I noticed in the Discord. So I was like, But anyway, welcome. We're going to make this a little bigger here. We're going to make that like that. And we're going to name this I. And we're going to do... Is it going to let me do... Where is it? Okay. We have that selected. Duplicate. Nice. All around me, cover my mind. Your hands close around me, ruin my life. Alright, we're gonna drop a cylinder. We're going to make this... What? Hang on, let me double check and make sure that that was the door closing. You can also call me Ash or a caster, but now it's Ashy. Let me just check the front door real quick.
Never needed love, I beat to my own drum set. Step ahead, I manifest the path I haven't done yet. Been the bone collector, all depressed to my agenda. Shake the earth, engulf the wind with fire, moving like September. What you gonna do, call FIPO? Thought that you knew I'm a psycho. COD, DBD, death by copy, I know. Death follow your set though, high key, no I know. That's high no, spit flames everywhere I go. Have mercy, yeah, but why no? When I have a question, lend me your attention. I just need some depth on something, maybe you would fail to mention. Maybe if you think about
Hey, I'll continue in a minute. I'm going to stop here and be right back. Just vibe with the music or pop off for a minute if you need to. I don't know, but I'll be right back.
Let me ask you a question, cause I'm just curious to know, not being passive aggressive, what was it? Was I not good enough? And look me in the eyes when you talk. You turn that fucking head again, I'll turn your body to chalk. Cause this redemption arc, you're on your path too shoddy to walk. Your excuses fall to pieces like my body when hot. Doesn't matter what you say, I still got bodies to drop. Wanna see you crumble way before I body you pile, yeah. Clouds all around me, cover my mind. Feeling your hands close around me, ruin my life. And I watch bridges burn before my time. I won't let my world fall down in front of my eyes. Coming with a blue flame, y'all. Erased it, won't stop now. I can already taste it. Blood stains and impatience. Blow up now, no whole life later. Was hoping you'd take my side. I won't let my world fall down in front of mine. keep my secrets I hold, and the hopes to protect the ones I love. But I wonder where in darkness lies the truth of the one who took the lives you can't excuse. I don't fear you, I won't let you take my home. I will climb through to wherever you may roam. I won't give in, you can even break my bones. What is within is a strength you never know. Tick-tock goes the clock, the seconds chase the minutes, no more small talk. Find the lock, the secrets I am searching for are. Care to take a look, cause I'm so sick of the pleasantries. If the cut is getting deeper, just so long as it bleeds. Tick-tock goes the clock, the minutes chase the hours, no more small talk. Found the
So sorry for that extended departure. I had to search for some packages that that I was made aware of that were in the mailroom. It sucks getting gifts and stuff for a person trying to keep it hidden when y'all live together and do everything together. Oh, hey, we had a follow from someone named Marky Tony 2 days ago. Muy interesante. Okay, no, she actually intended these are hers. Whoops. Okay, she'll become aware later when she sees it torn open. Okay. I feel like my seat decided to drop or my ass deflated. Alright, I guess my ass deflated. We're ready. Gotta shake my protein back up again and get ready. Good enough. I got some snacks, some cereal bars. I've got my vapes that are not currently refreshed with brand new deliciousness, unfortunately. But that's okay. There's enough. Happy 420, everyone. Alright, so this starting to look a little bit more like Bird, yes? That is the intention. Next, I am going to... Okay, okay. Here we go. I'm definitely going to use these stairs in the absolute wrong way in such a right capacity. Come here. Better. Better. Okay. So, next we need step height. And now I am going to do that. I turned off all of the snapping. There we go. Oh. I think I need to up that step height a little bit more. Yes. Okay, maybe just up a little bit. Just a little. And I want to, like... There we go. The inner radius fixes the curvature. That looks like the wing of a giant, devastating, monstrous, like, bird of myth. Yes. Yes! Curved stair brush? Nah. Rock. Wing. Bet.
They know I'm the greatest Caesar. I'm at your neck hanging rats like I'm Peter. Leader, top of my block like it's Giza. Break every article, they know my name in Geneva. Call me the Sun King, my shit will burn up your speakers.
Definitely put too much. Definitely put too much milk. A little too watery, but delicious. This is blueberry muffin flavored plant protein with vanilla oat milk and a splash of an organic, like, Whole Foods coffee creamer. I put just like a dash of that in there just to kick it up a little bit. So now it's like got this blueberry deliciousness, like deliciousness as a main and side flavor, and then like the vanilla is like mixed in really nicely throughout it, and, blending beautifully. This is actually really good. Oh man, I did something. Okay, so we made a wing. Glasses. Excellent. Okay. We're going to duplicate. And how do I mirror? Edit. Transform. Okay. Mirror the Z. Wrong. Transform, mirror. Hey, there we go. We got it. You know what? We're going to grab both of these and we're going to slide them together here. And we're going to check the outer radius. They're both the same, so this shouldn't screw things too much. Inner radius. Oh, there is no outer radius change. Just going to have to get swole. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to combine those into the wingspan. I'm just going to combine them for now. We'll group it and then I'll turn them into static meshes when I'm sequencing. So we have those two grouped together. The sphere brush is rock, body. Sphere brush 2. Rock head. Say hello to rock. I forgot what this was what we were gonna turn this into. Guys, what was this? Oh right, I was making the eyes and I was gonna turn this into like a pupil. So what I was gonna do is I was gonna turn this into a 3-sided cylinder like this, yes. And what I do here is I'm going to slide this right in here. Because my instructor was saying that he had like an example of someone doing the whole creature eyeball concept really well, like peering at the player from somewhere, but he couldn't find it, which was a bummer for me. But I wanna give it the old college try, as it were, because that's literally the point. And we'll see how this goes. Pupil, what's this cylinder? Oh, rock neck. Cone brush. Rock beak. Alright, we have everything named. I'm going to duplicate the pupil. Slide that. That actually went pretty smoothly in the direction I wanted it to go. What's the catch? That never happens. Oh, the catch is me noticing that from a perspective, it's god-awful. Okay. I'm gonna make a material here real quick. And we're gonna call this... Pupil Glow, but it's gonna be the both the pupil color and the glow color. Ooh, actually. So let me... Not specular, not rough. Constant 2. No, just a constant. Okay, that's at 0. Let's check 1. That gives it a bit of a shine and specularity for a non-metallic object, because the eyeball is not going to be metallic. Mirror reflection, it's not going to have reflection, but it's not going to completely diffuse either, so we're going to go ahead and drop another constant on here, and we're going to set... Oof, yeah, that's at 0. That's super reflective. I'm going to try and make that the a property of the eye itself, but not the actual pupil. And this is technically like blueprinting here because it's the same exact thing. These are material blueprints. But we'll get into the like basic, really basic blueprinting, the stuff that we did in the hangar level and stuff like that here soon. Let's put this at 0.7 and see what that looks like here. Okay, what about a 0.5? I want to see a little in there. 0.3. Okay, that's starting to get better. But that might be the level of reflection I want in the eye, actually. Let's do 0.45. That's good. I like that. So basically what we're doing is when we set a constant, we pick a value between 0 and 1, and that's what it says if you hover over these. Used to scale current amount of specularity, non-metallic surfaces. Specularity is that shine that you see on it. And choose a value between 0 and 1. Roughness, make it a mirror reflection, or completely matte or diffuse. Very explanatory. Self-explanatory. Controls how metal-like your surface feels. 0 to 1, how metallic. It's basically like on a 0 to 10 scale, but it's decimals. Same with most of these. We're going to go with emissive color. And we're going to do constant 3 vector. We're going to click here, and now we're going to pick a color. And I think a shockingly bright yellow would be unsettling with a base red color underneath it. So I can put this on there as a second. Actually, I can just put base color here and make that different. Vector. Oh, constant vector. Constant 3 vector. Thank you. So we don't want the same color on this time, because we're not trying to enhance and make that. So we're going to try and do like a red. Hello? Oh, I see. I see what happened. Where's the saturation? Okay. Let's see how that. That emissive color is very harsh. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna try and change here. Get rid of that. Oh. Let's pop those off, and let's see what this does now. All right, there we go. We got something here. Let's do a 0.5 to check it out. See how opaque that is. Now let's say 0.45. Okay, 0.3. I'll roll with this. This will be the pupil's glow. We'll save that. And now for the actual, like, pupil color. I'll build this bit by bit. I have no problem with it. Yep, let's open that up, and now we can do our base color constant 3 vector. Set that to that red. We want it there. We don't want it to appear metallic. Let's do specular on a constant. And we're going to take this constant, we're going to dupe it. For roughness, we're not going to put emissive color on this because we already have the yellow like aura glow as an emissive on there. And now let's try and set this specularity at 1. No, 0. And we can go to this and change that. Set this at a 0.2. Yeah, I like that. Ooh, wait, tangent. Nope, we're not gonna go crazy. Okay. So first off, let's hit save on this, and we're going to apply that. And then we're going to also apply that. Never mind. Okay, I need to add another one. I can only put multiples on there if if it's static mesh, I'm pretty sure. So we're just going to slap the red on there first, and we'll worry about other things after. Oh, I might also want to select the whole fucking thing. Yeah, there we go. And now we've got the... I wonder what this actually would look like with just these on there. Oh yeah, since it's transparent, you can see through it. Oh, completely see through it. Nutty. I can think of a few interesting effects to do with that. But we don't want that on there. Okay. I wanted that to be a... what would I try and do for you? What would I try and do for you? What would I try and do for you? What can I try and do for you? We'll find that orangey middle ground. And as for the rest of these, those will be... It's going to be a lot of black on this big bird. Select B. We're going to go ahead and create another material and... eyeball. Base color. Constant 3 vector. Select. Bring that right around here-ish somewhere. Wow, I set that saturation up and it gives out new color without alpha. Drag to theme bar to save. No. Like, how is it not working like that? Holy shit. I get sneezy when it starts blowing in all of the street dust in. 9 floors up and we still get it. Right. So what am I looking for? I guess we'll drop her right there. Perfect. That is the color information we want. That's right. Give it up. Specular constant. Did that at like a 0.25. Roughness constant. Change that to, let's say, like a 0.35, since we know that that one has nice results. 0.45, no, 0.3? Or, yeah, that's less reflective, 0.2. Yeah. We'll stick with it for now. And accept it. Your eye is orange. Honestly, that could probably just be the same gray base as everything else. Never mind. Because of the light information from my very orangish red sky, it's gonna be that anyway. So we can slap the base color on this. Hello. Do the thing. Thank you. Okay. Please tell me that it's okay. Yeah, cool. I wanted to make sure that it was still giving the appropriate iTunes info there. Alright, we've made bits of bird. We have burb bits. I'm gonna also toss the base on the beak. But the rest of the bird should be black. So rock plumage. Yeah. Actually, ooh, I could try and drop things that look like feathers. Base color constant 3. Perf. Specular. I'm just gonna duplicate. Not twice. I have a jittery finger sometimes. And the specularity, we can put that. Oh, Jesus. That's a very shiny coat. 0.12. Alright, let's do a 0.1 here. Maybe it's just the reflectiveness from the 0.3. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. Alright, I can deal with that. So, we want to apply that to the head, the rock neck, grab that as well. Yeah. A little bit of specularity so that way that it has a nice coaty sheen. Let's see if the size of it is what I'm anticipating, which means I need to go around the outside. I need to animate this to move, damn it. I forgot about that. We're also going to Shift B and apply this there. And there. And there. Hello. What did I just say? Thank you. Alright, I'm going to open up Sequencer and we're going to do a quick and dirty sequence on these. These are the talons that I made for it. Let's see. That still says just talon. Where's talon and appendages? Yep. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I have a lot of stairs. Alright, I think this'll do. I'm going to need to do something before I can sequence these. I need to turn them into a static mesh. So, we're going to... Fuck, here we go. We're going to create static mesh. And we're going to... Nope. Wait a minute. Is this selecting all of them or not? I want to make sure that I've got them all. It should, it really should. Yeah, it says selected objects, 3 objects. Alright, let's hope. Let's hope. I'm gonna call this Talon 2. And we're gonna save the information for Talon 2 there, and then we're going to select... Okay, smoke effect, chill. So we've got these pieces that we'll need to eventually move, but we've got these objects selected too, so let's go ahead and create a static mesh out of that and call this Talon 1, because I'll need to animate both of them, but they are different. Okay. Oh no. Wait. So where's Talon 2 then? Okay, there's Talon 1. Oh, so, interesting. Talon 1. Interesting. This one here was supposed to be Talon 1, but it's Talon 2. Interesting. By interesting, I mean annoying, and it's something that I'll worry about another time. Bam! And that's how I know that it's the one. It's literally perfect. This one's curled more in the top. Or is it? You know what? The world may actually never frickin' know. Right. So we're going to... We got this. What was the other one? The other pieces of this were appendages, right? Appendage and appendage 2. We can delete those because we have our completely assembled static mesh of a Talon. And let's, I want to take a look at it from this side. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Because I'm gonna hear a screech and then that Talon gets removed and I'm gonna just like yeet it somewhere where it's not even gonna matter. And the reason that I have the rock shape like this right now is I'm going to make the head into a static mesh and then I'm gonna duplicate it. And then one of the heads is going to be just like staring through this hole. And then it'll trigger a cutscene. I'll yeet that head out of existence. And then they'll have this whole thing here that they can look at. And I want to have this entire thing as one static mesh because I want it to fly around in various parts. Potentially. With some animation magic. Magic. This is so good. Alright. We got 2 Talons. We can sequence them now. Let's go ahead and create the static meshes for the rest of... yeah. Let's... Pupil 2. We're gonna do the pupil and the... Where's the eyeball? Yeah, we're going to take those 2, and we're going to static mesh. Maybe. Maybe. Fuck, it's going to bother me. Yeah, we're gonna make a static mesh out of this eye, and we'll do something else with it here in a second. Right, create static mesh. Rock eye. Rocky. No, I am ashamed of myself for that. I'm sorry. Forgive me. And we're gonna get rid of these here now because they are officially going to be useless. Because we have a static mesh version that we can just now duplicate and drag. Or we can mirror. Molded by it.
And life hits hard, and many can't see any light through the bulging eyelids. Things used to be so easy, then you grow up and the smoke it rises. When the hope it dies, it all goes left where the road and the fork collides.
Okay, so we've got the rock eyes, we've got the head here, and we have the beak. Oh, my skin. I'm not not sure. I'm not sure if I want to assemble these two as two separate pieces, like keep this broken up into little pieces of static meshes, or start combining them up. You know what? I'm gonna cancel this actually. Shift G. We're going to turn them into individual ones. Actually, Rockwing underscore R is better. And then we'll take this and we'll turn this also into a... Come on now. Rockwing underscore L. I might try and make the wings flap in one of the animations, so I will want them separate. So basically, almost every part of this is going to be separate. I'm just going to keep it that way. So I can have more control over it, I guess. Alright, we're gonna combine actually the head, body, and... Yo, I see pieces of... Yeah. Pieces of this neck ain't covered. That's what I thought. Alright, so we're gonna combine the head and neck. Head, neck, body will be one. Yes? Yes. No. Head and neck will be one. Yes. Create static mesh. Rockhead. Perf. Create static mesh. Rock lobster. Rock body. Alright. Body, static mesh. Head and neck, static mesh. Beak. Beak is brush. Alright, okay, okay. All those are created. Alright. Let's go ahead and open up a level sequence so we can create this and make a trigger for it that we will code with Blueprint. Hello? Okay, so blueprints, not blueprints, cinematics. We're gonna add a level sequence here, and we're gonna call this first Talon. So I'm gonna want a couple of triggers to happen leading up to this point too. I'm gonna have to look up. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have to look up how to do the camera shake the right way, because there is a proper way to do it that's built into the system because everyone likes a camera shake. But I wouldn't know how to do it without just like animating the camera, just wiggling and stuff, and I don't think that would be a fun experience. For anyone involved in the pre-production or the post process where they're playing it. So We have this that I'm going to drop right over here, and we're going to have it track this actor to sequencer, add Talon 1. We're going to have it track the transforms. If I need to add a camera to it, then I will. Do I want to put a camera so that way, like, when you get in here, it's just like, oh, that's something. Yeah, I think I might do that. Or it stays there and, yep, I just thought of something else. You're gonna need an item to make that thing move, like a pickaxe that you just jab into it, and then it's like, oh, okay, that hurt, and it's gonna move. Yeah. Text render, we'll drop that right here. And let's go ahead and type, first off, let's go back to our content browser. We're gonna pull this off, actually. I want the sequencer and the content browser to be in separate little areas here. Like, both side by side, but like, bro, why you do this? There we go. That's what I wanted. This is all I wanted right here. I can move this out the way and it's so good. Okay, so we're tracking this. I am gonna put a camera. Fuck. I just realized someone said they were gonna be here. I'm not sure if they intended to miss. Ah, I see. He probably doing some other shit. I get you. I got you. It's okay, Kev. It's okay. I understand the call. Alright, we're gonna type Cine as in cinematic, and we're gonna drop this here. This here is a cinematic camera actor. And, it's pretty boss. This is the camera thing that I was using for the hanger. I'm gonna need to see the angle that the player would most likely approach this from. I also might need to change the current focal length. Yeah, there we go. Gotta zoom that out a little bit. Okay, maybe not that much. Let's kind of put it at like, let's say just a solid 16 there, and let's check the aperture. Alright, I can undo those. Lens setting. Settings. Should be fine. Camera mesh hidden in game? Absolutely. Camera mesh. Post-process, we can do rendering features and stuff like that, all like corrections and all this other fun stuff through this, but we're not going to because that's not what we're here for. Although potentially this is where we'd be able to find certain things like yeah, color filters. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. We're not going to have any collisions on it, obviously. Okay, so we're going to name this one so that way we don't lose it and forget which one it is. This is the Talon 1 Cine camera. And we're going to add that Cine camera to our track here. Oh yeah, this is where it starts getting nutty. So we're now piloting our Cine camera, our Talon 1 camera here. We're gonna have the camera wait here until the player does the thing where they smack it, and then we will trigger. I think we can do this and just track the transform and track this transform. So by clicking that, we added a keynote for everything within this subsection. So location, rotation, and scale, location, rotation, and scale for all of this. We could add tracks for the camera components, or we can go ahead and change any of these and drop keyframes for those changes. And when we want them to change up, hey, what's going on, Kev? I was literally just saying, Kev said he was going to be here, but then I saw that you were chilling in your Discord with a couple people in the voice chat, so I was just like, oh, that's cool. Don't want to have too many muddled voices because I will not shut up sometimes, and then sometimes I'll just be really quiet for extended periods of time. But right now I'm getting the sequence ready for the player getting this Talon to move out of the way. I figured instead of just walking in and then the Talon randomly moving, that I should have them do something to get this out the way. Yeah, I'm having ideas. The brain meat is flexing right now. We're going to move this. This is 30 frames per second, so at 30 seconds, at 30 frames, that's 1 second. So we have to keep that in mind. That's for how long it takes things to happen. So I would want to play a screech sound at the trigger of this that the player would hear as it fades into the scene. Oh, yeah, that's right, a camera fade. For those that want to know how to do a camera fade in their cinematics, either fading into or fading out of that particular thing, let's go back to our 0. We're going to track. We're going to go to, where was it? Fade track. So by doing fade track, I don't want to start it at pitch black, but like around there. And we'll add that as a key to start. And then getting up to 1 second is when we will change this to 0.0. And as soon as we hit enter, it accepted it, and it also dropped that keyframe right there. So now what we wind up with is when this in-game cutscene triggers, there is 1 second where it's gonna fade in while they're hearing that screech that happened when they triggered the cutscene, and then they're gonna see the Talon move, which is where we're going to start doing this here now. I'm gonna add another section right there just because I feel like it. We're gonna leave the camera's gonna stay the same, I'm feeling. Actually, I'm gonna have the camera kind of go out a little bit after after this moves. So we're done with the fade track. We don't need to worry about that anymore. We're gonna keep sliding this over. So this is half a second. This is another second. I'm gonna have it like move out and then up. So I think if I take this to 60, 90, 120. Let's do 120. We've got our Talon selected. Switch that to item. The item doesn't know what its rotation is actually supposed to be. That kind of sucks for me. So I'm going to have to make it guess. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to make it like rotate out with the claw a little bit and then go up, or else it's probably just gonna drag or something. Unless I... We'll see how this looks once I get it like over here or something. Too much, too much, too much. Let's get it up a little bit higher because I want to be able to have the camera pop out afterwards, barely have it in sight, and then have the camera like stop here so that way they see this. And that way the player knows not to just jump off head first, because players will do that. So let's go ahead and drop our transform here for that. And then over here at, let's say at... Yo, why did it mess up its starting location though? Why did it mess up its starting location? What did you do? Location. Sequencer curves, let's find out what happened. Find your defensive that you would raise your... Uh-huh. Yeah, okay, now let's see what it does. It still slides back over. I don't like that. So we're going to take this, bring it back down here. There we go. That is better. It may not be perfect because of that. You know what? I could probably add a key here. Wait, what? Yeah. And now I can do this. Not that. We're going to click on this and we're going to auto that. So that way it moves smoother. There we go. We get that fade in, and now it goes ahead and really moves. And at 120 it's up there, and then at the end of it, I'm gonna have this Talon like destroy itself or something. Just so that way I don't have to worry about it anymore. So let's go back. Now that we fixed the way that it was moving with our sequencer curves, we can close out those sequencer... Actually, let's hit save on that. Alright. So now let's go back here. Let's take a look at this again. Goes out. Goes up. Good. So when it goes out here... I'm going to be basically done with that track. Is there a way I can lock that track? Bet. I guess because it's in red, it means it's locked. Yeah, okay. Because I don't want to mess anything up on the Talon one now. It's the way I want it to be. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize that, and we're going to drop this here. Now let's Go ahead and grab up, like right around here, looking in this direction. That looks good enough. We'll grab that for. Ah, damn it. Alright, right there. Let's drop that. I also like leaving it for like an extra second so that way it can marinate for a second. So with that, I think our first little cutscene here is done. So player gets there. There's gonna be. I'm gonna set a trigger up with a voice, with a text box that'll pop up when they enter the trigger, saying requires this item, or it'll check the player if they've got the item. If they don't, it'll say requires this item. If they do, it'll say press E to use, and then they do the thing and they smack, and then creature gets mad and pulls its talon, screeches. This cutscene will play and it'll fade in. It's already kind of jostling, which I'm okay with, and then it just really gets its stuff out, and then we're like, Ooh. It goes there, and then it stops there, and then we'll do a fade out here, actually. That's fine. I wanted to do not the camera cuts. I wanted fade. This track. Cannot get the stuff these days. And we'll set this to. Fuck, I don't remember what we had the other one at, but we're just gonna slide this around until we get to what we want. Right there. I like that. That's a good bit of fade out. Yeah. Now I'll need to actually see it play out. We hit play. Nice. That's quick and easy. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I really like how that is looking, so we'll save that. So that's our cutscene, and now let's not forget to stop piloting that camera. And also, while you're still in the sequencer, it's going to do this thing where while you're in there, it's gonna put the world state at whatever it's like in here. So when that happens, I tend to get annoyed with it and just close it out like that. But then I'll make another one over here, and it should open up the sequencer exactly where it was. Let's do cinematics. Let's do add level sequence. And let's do second underscore Talon. Yeah, see, it opens it up, same spot. Perfect. So we'll do that. We'll take this. We'll add actor to the sequence. And then we will create a new camera. Perfect. BT dubs. I might add. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, hang on. I might have to do something here. If I take this, dupe it, drop it, scoot it. Get close enough so that way you should be able to, let's see, player perspective should be around here. You jump up and yeah, that should be enough to smack that. Actually, I didn't want them getting that far up and seeing that it didn't have anything there. Frack. Okay. So what do we do in that situation? I realized that this idea was foolhardy, and I'll make it so that way when they get to here and they see that, it's just gonna up and scoot itself off. We're actually currently piloting the cinematic camera, so we're going to, they get here roughly. I'm going to have them be right around here. Oh yeah, this camera's aperture and everything. The focal length is, yeah, there we go. Nice. We do oh, yep. See, they're gonna see the wing. Unless I hide that part of the body. I could hide that until they get to a certain point and make it so that way the version that flies around is the one that they're seeing more of. Yeah, I think that's what we can do for this. I'm an artist. Okay. So with that in mind, wait, I have smoke effects up here? That's perfect. I can have the smoke slightly affecting the camera here. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. We'll set the transform for the Talon there. We'll set our Cine Actor stuff. We'll get rid of that. We'll drop that. The spawned option is nice because then you can literally just check or uncheck it as needed. So you can just spawn something for the cinematic and then get rid of it right after. It's a very nice option. I'm gonna eventually start tinkering with that, just to keep things a little bit neater as we go through. So we're gonna have the player get there. Oh, wait a minute. We're actually going to get rid of the camera transform there. I don't want it there yet. I want them to get here, or rather, camera, stay in smoke. Yeah. Let's get that focal length. Gonna try for something a little more cinematic. So they get to about here. Oh wait, this was another thing I was trying to do. Frack. Yeah, that focal length needs to come out because I wanted that to take a little bit of a dive, right? So I need not blueprint smoke. Let's get rid of my hold on that camera for right now. I didn't name that camera. I can grab it here in a sec. It should be up here somewhere, honestly. Okay, so what was I trying to do here? I wanted to select this, and I was going to turn this into a, what do you call it? Create static mesh. animated platform. Keep it nice and simple for my understanding. It's a platform that I will use for animation purposes. Oh, and just to make sure of things, I'm going to need to go into here. It's something I'm going to need to do with a lot of things because I realized I forgot to do that. We're going to add box simplified collision. Why is it got to be so... Lazy motherfucker. Alright. Close. Close. I mean, for eyeballing that shit, that wasn't that bad. Oh, okay, that's right. I turned off this for when I was building that. So we'll do that again. And we don't want this to be something that they can, for some reason, stand on parts of it that don't actually count as a part of it. That's something that annoys me. Okay, but we do want them to be able to stand on parts that do exist. Hello, where's my gizmo? Thank you. We don't chop off space for the player to move here. Okay, so that should work. Oh. Okay, I'll accept it. I can save that. Okay, so now that's gonna have collision. And that's really the only reason we needed to unpilot ourselves from the camera. So, alright, we've got this, and we're going to change the name of this for Talon _2 _ Cinecam. Nice. And it's probably going to go right next to the other one. Oh, I wrote camera entirely. I want to keep that together. Muy interesante. Okay. We're going to take the camera, we're going to pilot it. Come on now. Where's the option? No, that's pivot. Pilot. There you go. If anyone wanted to know how to do that, that's how you do that. When you're piloting it, that means you're able to control it and move it around the same way that I move around when I'm, you know, trying to get things positioned. I do it when I'm taking control of the cameras too, so that way I can really aim things. So I want this to start here with a focal length going in a bit more right there. So the player jumps, they land there. And we're going to grab, where is it? There we go. The animated platform. I'm getting massage. Okay. So we're going to add this to the track as well. So that way we can drop the transform here. It's been hell. I'm trying to keep those together. Alright, and I'm gonna want that to take a quick jolt down. Let's hope that it plays nice. Nope, yep, see, doing this changes nothing on it. So we're just gonna have to do that. And we're gonna drop that there, so let's see. But you're alive. You're alive, you're okay. So right around there is when I will go ahead and drop a new key for our camera. There's the camera transform. And for basically everything else, mainly that focal length. And now for that next half second, we will be zooming out. Let's go ahead and add another frame there. Damn it. I wanted it to go to the 105. Alright, we'll have it look there. We're going to drop the transform right here. Current aperture, all of that. I'm just making sure it's all there. We're not going to worry about the spawned state. Alright, so let's see how that plays out. They trigger, which I'm going to put the trigger like right there, so they jump, they hit that, and then it's going to do the quick jolt drop. They'll have a little freak out. Zoom out. Slow pan over. Not slow pan over, it's literally a second, maybe a second and a half. And it'll show that. We're going to put this up at 180. We're going to make sure it extends the camera footage, because now is when we make the Talon move. Let's... oh yeah. I'm going to need to do properties. For this, when finished, keep state. Okay. And now we're going to animate that bad boy getting yanked out of there. Wish I never knew. Too much. Come on. Yeah. 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 Alright, let's drop that there and see how that kind of looks. Okay, we're almost there. We're gonna drop it like right here, actually, on an odd one here. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna look up a little bit so that way I can see where the rest of the rotation has to happen at. Okay, so theoretically, by dropping a key here, okay, we're gonna go back to the start of this and check it out, and then we'll make the the blueprinted triggers. Oh, whoops. I hit the wrong play button. I meant this play button. Oh, crap. No, I'm not gonna see it because I'm not piloting that camera. We'll get back to it. See, that played out, but I'm over here piloting my player's camera. So we're going to X that out. We're going to type out Talon. And we're going to grab this one, pilot. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and save this first off. And play to test it. Oh no, that dropped. Alright, it didn't look like it got out all the way. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Wait, what did I just move? No. What have I done? Need a different movement pattern, my friend. Alright, so looking at that curve, that curve already looks better. So let's set that key. Let's hit play. Let's pilot that camera again, because it for some reason got us off of it. Hello? Jesus Christ, I'm piloting the damn Talon itself. Nope, that's Talon 1 center camera, Talon 2, pilot Talon 2. Let's save this, let's try it again. We see that droop. That, okay, so much smoother. So much smoother. Bless. Ah, excellent. I'm about it. I need some water. Wait a minute. It said undo key value. Please don't tell me that it changed. Nope, that's still fucking amazing. And we forgot something, being the fade. But we're not going to do a fade in, we're just going to do a fade out. So we're going to do a fade track, and we're going to start it there, and then we're just going to fade it to about there. Fade out. And then you get control your character again. Cool. That should be good as far as those things being sequenced. Alright, let's... I'm a domino. We're gonna duplicate these and drag them off. And we're going to create a whole new, whatchamacallit out of these. We're gonna make a new static mesh. Merge actors. Merged sky sphere blueprint. Okay, no, I don't like what that's starting to say. Never mind. Gotta be something. What, do I just group them? Yeah, I'll just group them and have that work. Why is it so much? What else got selected here? Why do I have 2 sky spheres? Oh wait, is it because it's in the group? Yeah. Shift G. Why do I have a second sky sphere? I must have accidentally grabbed it and duplicated it. Interesting. Okay, so we've got this, 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 and this. Let's Control G, make those a group again. I was wondering why it said Sky Sphere Blueprint. That was the weirdest shit. No, speaking of weird shit. Deep from within, but still won't let me through. Oh. I might have to move that eye. Just while I'm trying to get it to do this particular thing. Actually.
Ciphers on YouTube, my cruise goons drive through you like Zulu. Got jutsus you can't use. I send spikes through senseis like voodoo.
What if I rotate him like this?
Red clouds, you wanna hear the dead sound. Red clouds, they gonna lost the next round. Red clouds, will they be seeing a red cloud? Don't know where to begin.
Heh. How's that look from inside? I could do a camera that just zooms in real quick, sees the eye, which hopefully I will have some sort of glow that I can toss on it to make it look extra weird, and then it'll move out of the way. That'll be the third little cutscene, and that'll happen when they get up to here and they like get here. This will open up and then they'll just see that and then it'll pop off. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Quite so. I'm not piloting an accidental fucking camera, am I? No, I'm not. Okay, so that actually works to have the duplicate head right there. I'm gonna put these guys in their own thing. I'm gonna call this the moving parts folder. And for moving parts, we're going to find that animated platform, because that's a moving part. And we're going to put that into moving parts. And now, what was the other stuff that we had moving? We have the talons that move. Look me in the eyes. We're going to take these two, and we're going to put them also into moving parts. I'm not going to put the level sequencers or the subtractive brushes in there, because the subtractive brushes for the talon punctures are a part of the tower. And the cameras and the level sequencers I'm going to put into a separate subfolder called animations, just to keep things neat. Oh, hey. There was a part of this that didn't wind up getting texture. interesting. That's so crazy. That's nutty. Fucker. Alright. So right now we've got those. I need to drop triggers. Let's... Let me slow down this scroll real quick, and let's type out trigger. Yeah, I'm getting kind of tired. I might need a nap today. Either that or I just need to go to the gym. I don't know what it is. I'm just feeling low energy right now, and I don't need to be this low energy. Delicious proteins. Alright. What was I doing here? I think I can drop this down now since I'm not going to be actively sequencing, and now I can actually see stuff. I dropped a trigger volume there. Honestly, do I want a trigger volume there? Or there really isn't a trigger for this one that's, you know, enter this and then this happens based, but there is right outside of it. So we're gonna slide this trigger out, and we're gonna make sure that it goes like right around here. We're gonna pick this up. Okay, do this. Now, the key here is that we want to make sure that no matter what, they're going to hit it. But we don't want them to hit it while they're inside the tower, right? That would be dumb. So I want it right there because it'll disable control of their character, which should carry over and land them there. And then we'll have the fade out, the fade in, and have, well, no fade out, but they'll have the sudden drop down camera taking hold, and then that moving out the way. We're gonna have this hidden. So with this trigger, we are going to go to, I know you haters do it solo. So we've got the trigger volume selected. We're gonna rename this to the Talon 2 underscore trigger. And we're gonna, we're gonna right click, and we're going to go to add event, and we're gonna go to on actor begin overlap, and it brings us into the level blueprint. And then we can also just go right here, event graph, or, you know, any one of these. We can, oh no, not a new event graph. That's not what I wanted. Let's delete that. Hello, delete that. Where was the thing? On actor and overlap. There it is. Collision for the triggers. Nice. So, all right, what do we do from here? They hit the trigger, and we're going to do a do once. We do not want this to happen again. All right. And honestly, there is no. Oh wait. Yeah, there is no end overlap. They're gonna jump through it, and it's gonna do its thing, and they'll already be out of it by the time they're, you know, done. So, it's a do once. and we want it to set cinematic mode, which would hide the player. Nope, we don't want the player hidden for this one. It'll affect the HUD. It'll affect the movement and turning. Cinematic mode is on. And now we want it to play the sequencer. Create a level sequence player. And we're going to select here, and we're going to select our level sequence. The one we want is the second Talon. So that just creates the sequence player. We also need to go through this list and find the sequence player and then make it play. Let's see, movie scene player property, get those are external, play camera manager, no, play controller, nope, get cheat class, maybe. No player start, no player states, animation, we're starting to get close. Hey, timelines, I did those for the doors. Player. Target is movie scene sequence player. Perfect. Okay, so now that we have hit play on it, it's going to play the sequence when we hit that trigger. And how long is that sequence? What? Movie sequence player object reference. Yeah, that's the... Okay. So it needed the sequence player to know which one to pick. That makes sense. Alright. So we have that. It'll play, but we want to remember to turn off our cinematic mode or else our player will not have control of themselves again. So in order to do that, we need to know how long our second Talon cinematic is. So we're going to double click this, open it. It's 180 frames. So divide that by 30 and we've got 6 seconds. So we need a 6-second delay from... Whoops. Good thing I don't have anything sketchy on my background. I used to do it just so that way I dare the command teams to inspect my room. Go ahead. That's my private space. If y'all don't like what you see on it, that's your problem. Can't do that on Twitch though. Alright, we're going to go ahead and add a 6-second delay now that I've gone ahead and was weird for a second. Open level blueprint, and we're going to delay. We want that duration to be 6 seconds. And now once that delay is over, we want to basically take this and copy it here, drop that there to turn off cinematic mode. I don't know why I like keeping things in a bit of a boxier shape, even though it does look like the spaghetti's all over the place. It feels more natural to me. I don't know why. I can just follow this weirdly. So we've got that, and what else? What else can we do for it? We could play a sound, but we're not gonna do that yet. It's gonna have a couple sounds that would need to play. but I think I'll just repeat the screeching sounds. Damn it. Okay, so that's on the being overlap. Yeah, it's gonna. We'll leave it as is. I'm starting to think about sound stuff, and that's me trying to go too far out of scope. I do need to add sounds to this, but I'll grab those up like off stream, and we can do that on Friday, because I will be doing this one on Friday to try and get a last minute finish out, which of course will go until Sunday night, where I will be inevitably panicking my ass off. So we have the set cinematic mode turned off. I had something else in my head. I really did, and now I don't know where it is. Oh yeah, destroy. I want to try something here. Destroy actor, and I want to get a reference for... Here, let me... Let's get a reference to Talon 2. Okay. Persistent level thing. Bam. That particular Talon will be destroyed at the end of the cinematic. This is a test right now to see if this works. I'm going to need to drag my character through here, though, because I have that blocking. So we're going to get out of here. Hey Kev, want to check the moment of truth? See if we got this right. Drag that down here. This will be our first cinematic test run. Okay, here we go. Oh God. Okay. Nice. Oh, okay. That all the timing worked out really well. Yeah, there you go. You'll realize it eventually that you can't just jump willy-nilly, because that will bonk you down. Yup. The Talon's gone too. It deleted. Oh, that's amazing. This door doesn't open. I was saying you want to be here when we test our cutscene and see if it works the way we intended, and it sure enough it did. Want to see it again? Go ahead, we'll start it up here because I haven't set the proper trigger for that one yet. But so this is for our second cutscene. So when we jump here, the trigger is in the middle here, so it's between these two platforms. Cinematic was clean, right? Right? You jump through and it's like, oh no, that dropped, and then bam. Goes up. And now when we look up, that Talon is gone. I'm gonna have the wingspan for that thing hidden. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna have the wingspan for that hidden until the player triggers the cutscene where they get here, and then they see the giant eye staring at them, and then it's gonna move away from the stairwell, and then they'll be like, "Oh, okay, there's something really big up there." So that one works out really well. The cutscene for this one should also work out decently. Let me close the sequencer for this one and open up the sequencer for this one. And let me pilot this camera so that way we can get a good look. Pilot. And now let's hit play. They smack it. It just pops out and oh yeah! Perfect. Everything's working as intended. I can stop piloting this camera because I don't want to be blacked out and get rid of the sequencer. There you go. So good. Now that we have some stuff pieced together, we'll start up. So that's a little bit of exterior stuff. I'm going to need to start dropping items and start making variables here. So we're actually going to get started on that right now. Where's the player character? Edit third person character. Yep, we're going to do this in the character. You get me? So my character has the follow camera and the follow boom. So we're going to create a variable, and we're going to call this has iron would work. Has iron shiv. It is going to be a bool. And that's really all we need. Next, we're going to go ahead and make another variable, and we're going to do this as has burned key. We're clicking these, so what this does is it makes these two values editable from outside things. So what we're going to do with that is we're going to have interacting with certain objects, and in other words pressing E when we're at over a certain trigger box will change the value of these bools from false to true. And then it will be, okay, the character has the iron shiv, so they can stab the talon, and it'll piss the bird off, make it move. Has the burned key, so they can get from the 3rd floor to the 4th floor to even get started on this, because I haven't even touched the 3rd floor yet. Yeah, we'll work with this. Okay, oh yeah, and another one, another simple little variable of has mirror shard. That's going to be another one that I'm going to be using for a particular feature. Well, not a feature. I'm not going to put character customization in here, but it's going to be intended. I'm implying it because I want it implied. So we made those 3 values. All of them are going to be no. They're going to all be false for now, and we're going to change category here. So we're going to take the category and name it items. Hit enter, and now that creates a little subcategory. And we can start moving those items there. Good. Dirty needs to be recompiled. Love dirty. Okay, so we made those 3 things here. That's fine. Yeah, I'll work with this. So, fuck, I need to drop a burned key. Okay, let's get some subtractive brushes. We'll do a subtractive cone. Yeah, buddy. Get in there. Hello? That isn't subtractive. Level you to basic. Yo, that's flush. My God, that's perfect. Murder. And we're gonna drop the Z down a little bit here. Yeah, I also wanted to see something about my character movement. Let's do no, this character movement. Let's look for crouch. There we go. Can crouch. So we're adding that for a reason, and I will illuminate those reasons at another time. We know that cutscene up there works. It's time for us to bring our character back down and around. Oh, this is the sealed areas that should never be mentioned again. Let's drop you down. Not too far. We don't want you down there. But we do want you right in there. Hit play. Perfect. Too high. Oh, okay. So I turned on crouch, but I don't think there's a button that is teaching it how to. Hey, see? Items. Has burn, iron shiv, burn key, mirror shard. Now let's look for that crouch stuff. Oh, I'm not looking through there. I'm searching through details. I want crouch. Alright. Oh, come on, come on. Character movement, custom movement. Avoidance, root motion. We're not dealing with nav meshes right now. Movement capabilities. Can crouch, can jump, walk, swim. Can fly. Interesting. Preferred nav data. There is no preferred nav data. We're not going to constrain them to a plane. Movement component. Oh, hey, we can increase jumps. Nice. Crouch tight, base eye height. Oh, I remember having to mess with these for changing camera perspective. It's a pain in the ass. Auto receive input, nope. Input priorities, skeletal mesh. I am gonna need to go and tell it what it can do. Okay. Shit, that might be in settings, world settings. Let's look at not animation, input, speech mapping, view mobile, don't need that. Not mouse properties, bindings, actions, key mappings, okay, axis mapping. Come on now. We'll do it as a, yeah, left control. There you go. Left control will be crouch. I guess because they don't seem to have it anywhere else. Disaster. There's the touch inputs, move axis forward, add movement inputs, brake rotators. I'm not seeing anything here that is for crouching. Nutty. Okay, so let's do input action. Oh, I already did that though. Crouch. Input action, crouch. Pressed makes you crouch. Target is character. Yes. See, on start crouch is crouched. Okay. Is crouch. A, nice. Crouch, uncrouch with the press or release of left control. Let's hope that that works. Let's hope that that is as simple as it is. Okay, so it kind of works. It just doesn't show the character dropping their knees down the way I'd want them to. But here is the bags. We are giving the bags. Okay, so what do they do for the jumping? Yeah, I guess the action crouch or the action jump actually has the jump animations bound to it already. So crouch doesn't have the animations on it. Oh well. Now let's see if we can actually make this do what we wanted it to, and let's see if we drop this down to shorter than our player height. If we can do something about it. Maybe not that much shorter. Let's bring it up. I guess maybe there. Hey, you can crouch through. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna have some busted walls then, because I like that. Okay, so that's gonna be a locked door. This is gonna be an open one with a bigger hole, so that way the player can see it from either here or here. So first off, let's grab an unmoving door mesh. Okay, we're gonna fix something here. Okay, I'm not trying that. I want to click this. Alright, there we go. M_gray. What the hell did I call it? What was that texture I just had? M_base. Jesus. M_base. That is door for right now until I can specify that the doors are supposed to have a little translucency and be like bones. Something. Right. Let's bring this up. Let's rotate. And OCD. Fix that up a little bit. Alright, that is literally a door that will not open. And it exists for a reason. Yeah, I'm going to want a different cone for full-size cone. Full-size cone, subtract. Hello? Yeah, do the thing. No, right there. Yeah. Surrender in flames. Do, 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 do. 3 sides. That could work. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not like that crazy. Let's do that, and let's bring that Z up a little bit. Oh wow, I got like an exact point there. Well. Fine, we'll put it, what, 4 sides? That make it a little less nutty. Yeah, it makes it look weird, but I like it. What about sideways? Still nutty, but it makes more sense kind of this way. Yeah. Okay. This will be a moving door, so we can drop this here, and we can rotate this around, so that way our triggers are all lined up nicely, and that way the door does what it's supposed to do. And that is to be door and move. Okay, so that one opens, that one doesn't. Did I just accidentally do a dumb? I did. I did a dumb. I put this on the wrong wall. My dumbass. Okay, there we go. It's alright, it was planned. Okay, there we go. And I'll toss another one on here. I'm actually going to copy this one here. We're going to duplicate that. I'm going to drag this over. A little bit more. We want to make sure that our character can get through. Alright, bet. I think I can work with that. And over here is where I'm going to put, what? The burn key. What floor am I on? Okay, there's stairs here, so that's where the key is going to go. So what do I want to use as a key? My eyes are having some trouble. Get some actual light, I guess. Water. Alright. We got about a half hour left, and we're doing good. Let's go into starter content, or you know what? Let me look into geometry. Meshes, those are cubes. Come for cubes. Let's go back to starter content. Oh, they got some audio. Collapse. What's this? Nice. Nice collapse queue. Hello? Uno momento. Oh my god, there's so many stoners out. Damn it. Alright, smoke. Interesting. Starter music. That's cool. Wind. I like the wind sound. The steam could be interesting. That ain't the kind of bird I'm looking for. Nice. I was looking for sounds like these, and I wound up finding my own. but hey, it's here. But not what I'm looking for. HDRI, nope. Nope, not looking at any more of their maps, materials. Oh, hey, we could actually potentially use some of these. I'll look into that later. Particles, we don't need that either. Steam, all that stuff. Nice. Props. Here's what we're looking for. That's a material sphere. That's a whole ass couch. A lamp wall, rock, pillar. Let's see shapes. I might use one of these little elbow shapes or something. Yeah, I think I might. Let's check architecture last here. Fucking ruthless. Alright. A pillar frame? Okay. A pillar frame 300. Oh, slightly smaller. I'm okay with either one, honestly. And you know what? Drop that. And I'm actually going to replace the glass. Let's go back to my content. Let's grab our pupil glow and let's toss that on the glass. There. They know that's going to be something that's kind of needed. I can drop a light on there later. So we're going to rename this Burned Key. See that? That's how we do shit. So the burn key, that's going to be a trigger. So we're going to drop a trigger right here. You know what? What am I doing here? We're going to add it to this particular thing. Yeah, we're going to blueprint it. Well, let's add the thing first. Add component, box, collision, and we're going to take that box collision and make it a bit bigger. How big is that? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Put that. And we're going to need to create the ability to use an item. What happens if I create the interact thing first? Let's do this one step at a time. I'm like trying to do a bunch of stuff in my head, like trying to figure out how I would do this. Also, hang on, I need to give myself some more light. I took the time to verify something because I can. Okay, action mapping. New action mapping. We're going to call this pick up, and we're going to map this to E. Perfect. Okay, that should be all we need to do on that part. Now let's go into... We will need to add a script to this. Interactive foliage actor? What the crap is that? Creation method. Yes. Okay, cool. There we go. We've got our collision and stuff on here. Our collision that is named R. So we're just going to switch that to Fox collision. Nice. And now we can go to, hopefully, the event graph here, and on event begin play, that's not going to do anything. On actor begin overlap. Widget. Pick up. Save that. Let's go into the widget and create a text box. And we want it to say press enter. We'll make that a bit wider, and we're going to, okay, maybe not do all of that. Drop it there. Drop it straight out the coffin. Doesn't make too much with the squadrons. Give it a little bit of a blue, so that way it'll contrast a little easier with the background. It shouldn't have any shadow oh, wait a minute. Actually, not strike brush. There was an outline option. Not that advanced. It was somewhere else. Where is it? Size to content. It automatically sized it to the content within the... Okay, that makes more sense. Don't need text wrapping. Is it a tooltip text? Tooltip text to show when the user hovers over the widget with the mouse. Nope. No, it is going to be enabled. It is going to be visible. Clipping. No clipping. No nav. No margins. Shadow offsets. Shadow color. Is it in font? Letter spacing, size. Okay, I can definitely... Oh, there's the outline settings. Found them. Give that a little bit of an outline. And we can fill that outline with white. It'll really stand out. We're going to increase the size here. And as for the typeface, we're gonna do the bold italic. Yeah, bold italic. That'll work. So we essentially have made this nifty little thing that should pop up and be positioned over our little thing. I think. Do not quote me, good sir. So on actor begin overlap, we're going to widget. Casting widget brush event. I think I'm going to drag a copy of that widget. Oh, let me save that and then drag it over here. And dude, cannot create a node from this type of asset. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I can attach it as a component. Widget. Okay. So now that we've created a widget component, we're gonna see if we can make that widget pop up. See when the steel drop. Should have left back then. That was well done. Now you get applause. Clap, clap till you feel numb. Oh, nutty. All right. Trying to find these things like here is so annoying. Yeah, I'm going about this wrong. I'm trying to do too much. If I'm trying to figure this out so much that I'm like making widgets and shit, I need to set that down, put that away. I did make an overlap thing for this, I thought. Burn key blueprint on actor begin overlap. Let's create a text render and let's attach the text render here. Let's delete this widget shit. Text. So we're attaching a text render to this, and we'll see it here in the viewport. And let's see, hidden in game, no, navigation, lighting. There's also a way to make this thing like basically be omnidirectional, where any way you look at it, it's going to be the right way. Owner no see, only owner see, treat as background for occlusion, is visible in scene capture only. There's like an always see thing. But I'm not gonna find it. Shame. Alright, so we're gonna set that to hidden in game, and we're going to change the text. Damn it. What's the name of it? Hellscape text. Of course it is. Hellscape text. Got it. So that'll be that nice color. Let's go ahead and change this. Press E to pick up. Let's slide that. Let's make sure that it doesn't have a W in it. Okay, so we've got that. The alignment's good. Text render color is fine. We'll ride with this. And it's going to start as we see in the rendering. We set it to hidden in game. We'll recompile, and now we can go to event graph. Set actor hidden in game. That's what we're gonna want here. So oh, okay. Word up. Yeah. We'll find out. There's the text render. Audio. Play sound at location. Get actor location. We'll return the value for this particular actor. And let's alright, let's get owner text render. There we go. By typing out what we did, we got a reference to this render, and by typing component, essentially, it told it to look at the components within itself. So we play sound at location. We're gonna select the sound. We'll do that, and we're also gonna fix the sound for it because I have a feeling that it might wind up being loud. So we're gonna set that to 0.4, and that should be fine. The player location. We set that here. Set actor hidden in game. Nice. So it'll play the sound. It'll reveal the. It'll reveal it, and then event actor begin overlap. Let's also drop an event actor. Actually, I just realized we want a begin overlap for this. Oh yeah, that's gonna stay unless I control click to break that. Let's see, is there a way for me to... Oh, I can't turn it back off the way they had it. I always liked the ability to do that. Alright, so on component begin overlap, the other actor should be the I need a reference to the third person character. Yep. Alright, so we'll go ahead and copy these. Do this. And then set that hidden. Okay. Let's see how that winds up playing out. Save that, save that. I hear it, but I don't see it. Oh, is that the reason why I don't see it? Okay. Still not showing. Let's go back in here, take a look at this text render. Alright, so, it played the sound. Let's leave it alone. Still plays sound, so that works just fine. So if I get rid of that and then just do this one, still works. On actor, begin overlap. Like I don't know why it's an issue. Text render on component begin overlap. Well, there is no component overlapping with this, so there's no reason for that one to happen. Why you no work? Alright, we have that working. Right, on both sides. Call that a dual shot. So, testing. Again. It plays at the location, which is the location of that. That's fine. Next, let's take a look at this text render again. It says hidden in game. Set component. Component. Hey, there it is. Development set hidden in game text render. Tony, chop a hit. Knock the shit. Okay. I'm gonna have to let it rip again. You know, do what it do. And overlap. And this is where we grab this and duplicate and drop down here and do this and do this and this and pray. I might be Disney. Hey! There we go. So now that's a nifty little blueprint that we can move around, thankfully. There's a reason I did it this way, because I could always decide to move things around, and instead of having to move a static mesh or a brush object over and then move the trigger volume for it over and then move the text render that was attached to all those over, I just slapped it all together into a single blueprint, so that way if I don't like it I can just delete it out from existence and then just create a new one that will do the exact same thing. Oh yes. That's a rare. Alright, so if I do click here, okay, so let's do event tick. This is for this item specifically, so we will do a input, or How do you check? Key. Keyboard. Context sensitive. Oh, hey, my wife's home. Alright, so we have keyboard events. We want... But I did just make... event action pickup. There we go. The key struck. I need to check something on one of my other projects. The Epic Games launcher closes itself out whenever you do things. Oh, wait, actually, we need to wrap it up now that I realize the time is exactly 5 o'clock. So, I was getting wrapped up. I'm going to continue this, but y'all aren't going to see it until Friday. So hopefully y'all come back and see something a little bit more fleshed out, but we did get working on that blueprinting finally. So I think we're actually on a good track if I continue working on this, off stream, and also continue working on this on stream on Friday at 2 o'clock. Then we should be able to finish something out and make this a good start to something that I could hopefully import into a full game later on. So... Kev, thank you for staying around. I appreciate you being here. We're going to go over the thanks, which is with Marky Tony for the follow, Dusk for popping in, making sure that at least one of my mods was here, Special Kev for being in here. I really appreciate that. Just dropping that reminder one more time. We stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2 to 5 Pacific Standard Time, which is California time, and we're gonna go ahead and leave off on that. I'm sorry, I'm still actually working on this, so we're gonna leave off on that, and I will see y'all in the next one.